good. So at this point, now established agent, been at it for a while. The kids are still crying a little bit, but mostly independent. I've been around enough sobbing teenagers to know that it never ends. There's always something, but a little bit more independent, giving you time to work. You can at this point, I assume, do anything you want. So, what is it that you're actively looking for? What do you want to do as far as what kind of projects are you looking to get involved with?
Oh, let's see. Um, I do have a lot of picture books right now. But again, say I never really say I'm closed for submissions because I never know what's going to come my way. So I do like a lot of humorous, voice driven, rhythmic verse poet rhyming picture books. So I'd like to see some middle grade, even some YA, nothing super dark, but something along the lines of I love American Royals. Is that by Catherine McGee, which is basically kind of a revisionist history. If George Washington, when offered the chance to be King of America, had said yes, and so that America has a royalty, or Jenny Han to All the Boys I've Loved Before, something light along those lines, or contemporary realistic middle grade along the lines of Kathy Carr, who I represent, who wrote 365 Days to Alaska for Abrams. I find to have a balance of picture books in middle grade just because there's only so many picture book editors to submit to. And so I don't like to overwhelm. I know editors are very overwhelmed already with picture book submissions now, with submissions in general. So kind of balancing that. I'm sometimes looking for new illustrators to take on too, especially to diversify our roster a bit more. Graphic novels. It's funny because I don't read a lot of graphic novels myself, but I've just been really interested in publishing in general, and in kind of the rise of graphic novels. Obviously, graphic novels have been around for a long time, but when I was at Harper, I feel like it was an era where everyone wanted to publish graphic novels, but no one really kind of knew how to do it. Right around like when Baby Mouse came out, everyone was kind of getting on that bandwagon. And now, now there's so many publishers that have devoted graphic novel imprints. So that's exciting to see. My kids really love graphic novels. So even though I don't read a lot of them myself, I really do appreciate them, and just the range of projects that I've seen coming in. So so those are, I guess, some things I'm looking for. So kind of more of the same of what I've been doing. Yeah.
Well, for a graphic novelist, when you accept a writer who wants to write and get paired up with one of your illustrators for a graphic novel, or do you want somebody that does both the writing and the illustrating?
I would prefer somebody who does both the writing and the illustrating. But having said that, I do have some writers who have scripts that I'm trying to pair up with illustrators. But it's not someone I didn't take that person on for that purpose. I had taken them on for picture books, really, and then they decided to go into graphic novels as well. And that often happens where I'll take a client on in one genre, and then they'll say, hey, I want to try this too, which I find really exciting. And I like the challenge of seeing where people go, like people who think that they want to do picture books and end up doing novelty board books, or think that they want to do picture books and end up doing more like early reader chapter books. I find that really exciting to really hone their craft and figure out where exactly they want to go.
You mentioned you want to stay away from anything too dark, so I'm always looking to set a boundary so esteemed audience knows where the line is. What's too dark? What's an example of something you've read about? Ooh, no, that's too much.
Again, I even hate to say that because I did wrap something that was really, really, really dark. So you never know, like, if the writing is good. Oh, I don't know. Again,
Well, now it sounds like maybe we could get away with just about anything if we happen to grab you in the right mood.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, some are just too. I remember reading one novelist's work, and I told her, I'm like, I really love your writing, but I'm just too scared to go any further. But especially edgy, anything that's super edgy. I don't know. And I think the thing is, there's so many people out there who do dark and edgy that I just don't feel the need to compete with that. It's not like they're not going to find a home, right? So yeah, but I don't know where, because I never, again, I don't want to say, oh, I wouldn't like that for sure, because I don't know. It depends on the writing.